Is St. Johns County, Florida affordable anymore? You might be wondering that yourself, but before we dive in, welcome to my channel. I'm Kim Devlin, a realtor in St. Augustine, Florida, and I love helping buyers find their perfect home to relocate to and home sellers move on to their next adventure. If you are new here, thanks for joining me. Be sure to hit that subscribe button to learn more from my weekly videos, and if you've been here before, thank you so much for your continued support. Today we're going to discuss one of the most relevant concerns of home buyers as we get into the later half of 2022. St. Johns County is the fourth fastest growing county in the nation. This is reflected in the massive population growth. About 15,000 new residents move in every year, increasing the total population by 40% in the past 10 years. This growing population has also driven an increase in employment and business development. While Florida is well known as a retirement destination, St. Johns County is booming with activity. We have one of the lowest unemployment rates in the state and have had steady economic growth of 14 to 16% over the past 10 years. Between low rates and people seeking out more space, better weather, and a laid-back lifestyle in the face of the pandemic, we experienced a really hard market for buyers who were competing for both pre-existing homes and new construction builds. As we have seen in the past 2 years, home prices have increased nationwide as lower interest rates and COVID-driven moves shifted demographics, and this is no better explained than in the St. Johns County area. In 2019, the average sale price was $420,000 for a single-family home. In 2021, the average sale price was $562,000, a 33% increase in just 2 years. And when I look at the mid-year average for 2022, it's about $650,000, a 15% increase from a year ago. Seeing these increases in average sale prices on paper sounds shocking, but if we compare St. John's with other markets in Florida and other states, we realize that we started at a very affordable range and now seem to be in comparable values with other East Coast regions like Savannah, Charleston, and the Outer Banks. We are starting to see a little cooling off in the St. Johns County, Florida market as interest rates rise, so appreciation should slow this year. But the biggest and best trend out of this is that homes are being sold at their appropriate listed price, and buyers are not forced into a competitive multiple offer situation. Having to offer above asking price with no contingencies is no longer a challenge and will benefit home buyers who were previously unable to compete with investors or even second home buyers. While we do not expect to see prices drop dramatically, the current trends definitely indicate that the wild sellers market is coming to an end. This shift in the market is also apparent in the new construction neighborhoods that are growing throughout the northern corridor between St. Augustine and Jacksonville. Now that buying has slowed a little, many builders are back to offering incentives and great partnership discounts. So be sure to check out my videos on new construction communities in the area. Outside of real estate, we can also consider the general living costs of St. Johns County, and there are some big tickets to low-cost living. First, Florida is a no-income tax state. This is a big perk in comparison to states like New York and California, and is the top reason why folks from other parts of the country are drawn to the Sunshine State. Of course, you will still owe Uncle Sam and the county-imposed property taxes, but this keeps a lot of your hard-earned money in your own pocket. Secondly, just like all of Florida, St. Johns County offers a Homestead Tax Exemption. You can qualify for a discount on your annual property taxes if this is your primary residence, and this will prevent any major increases in your taxes over the years. One bracket where Florida in general ranks a bit higher than the national average is sales tax and common goods. Florida comes in at number 24 in the US with the cost of groceries about 0.3% higher than other states, but this is easily made up for by the lower cost of healthcare, personal property taxes like your car or boat, and the income from tourism that drives much of Florida's economy, including around St. Augustine and St. Johns County. The upward trends of population and economic growth have also increased the average income across almost all industries. While Florida is a minimum wage state, $10 per hour, this salary range is most typical for service industries where workers can also anticipate tips and supplemental benefits, especially in the high tourism seasons. For the public service sector, salary ranges include $30,000 for lifeguards and maintenance workers, $40,000 for county clerks and administrative positions, about $45,000 to $55,000 for St. Johns County public school teachers, depending on experience, and $50,000 to $60,000 for fire, police, EMS, marine, rescue, and other emergency services. The highest paid are the government commissioners and department heads, and that's $80,000 to about $100,000. Of course, there is a much broader range for private sector industries, including with the increase of people who can now work remotely or from home, even if their company is based in a different state. And with the lower income taxes and a lot of incentives for smaller businesses, this area fosters a lot of startups and entrepreneurs to build up their goals of owning their own business. And if you love supporting local businesses, check out my locals guide in the description below. Now for entertainment, the locals get a lot of benefits and special offers for enjoying the best of St. Johns County. Annual events like the Sing Out Loud Festival and the Nights of Lights are totally free. And in September, we celebrate Locals Month, where you can get free or discounted entry to almost all of the popular sites and attractions like the Lighthouse and the Fort. And of course, we have the joy of endless free entertainment and adventure along our beautiful beaches, scenic waterways, and multiple state and county parks. If you want to compare the cost of living from where you're coming from to St. Augustine or St. Johns County, Florida, check out payscale.com. This shows you some great options for both housing and cost of living. So for example, if you're moving from Washington, D.C., you can expect about 28% lower cost of living and 52% lower cost of housing. From New York City, it's 61% lower cost of living and a whopping 78% lower cost of housing. So the big question is St. Johns County still affordable? Well, it'll depend on a lot of factors. Your income, where you're moving from, and whether you're renting or buying. The affordability has changed a lot in the last year, so let's run the numbers and figure it out together. Keep in mind though, while the real estate market values continue to rise, you do get a lot in return, not only in quality of life, but in making your budget go further than just rent and utilities. We expect for St. Augustine and St. Johns County to continue to grow in popularity, amenities, and in value. So don't wait to make this part of Florida your home if it's where you want to be. And if you are considering St. Johns County, Florida as your home, check out my relocation guide in the description below. Feel free to send any of your questions my way. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will catch you on the next one.